Hey Spectrum, Ark and Natalie here for some noise for this week.
Let's jump right into some announcements.
First off, we've got the choir and band concert that happened in the past 2 weeks.
Great job with those Spectrum musicians. Everything sounded great.
Other news, Student Council is putting on a Candygram fundraiser.
Student Council will be selling candy canes with special notes for just $1 during lunches this week.
They will be delivered to Tuesday, the 21st, to advisories.
That's going to be so much fun. Candy canes really get me into the holiday spirit.
Absolutely. Technology.
Ah! What?
Is it any wonder that people are afraid of technology?
Ark, what are you talking about?
I was trying to transition to our story about technology in schools.
Oh yeah, take it away, Vicky and Kaylin.
In today's schools, technology has become the backbone of learning. We asked a couple people about what they thought of this.
I think that considering the modern economy, we have to have technology in schools. It's a vital skill that our students use. And I think as teachers, in no matter what field, we all have the responsibility to teach students how to use technology appropriately so that they can be successful when they leave here. And obviously technology over the course of their lives are going to change, but at least having some of those basic skills are really important.
And I think it's a necessity at this point in time due to distance learning occasionally, as well as 21st century skills with technology is almost a necessity in modern day. So,
Technology has also given way to easier access to resources.
History is really a lot about research and learning about the past. And it used to be if you wanted to learn those things, you had to take time off, go to a place, park, go in, look through card catalogs. There was a whole lot of effort there. And now so much of that, so many museums and schools and things have put these things online. And so I'm able to, both in terms for my profession as well, show my students how to find some of this amazing stuff that they used to never have access to. So it's really awesome to bring history alive.
Besides resources, there are other things that people say technology is good for.
I think absolutely. In my class, I like to do a lot of project-based learning, and I have a lot of my projects that are technologically based on skills they're going to have to use in the class. For example, I've had students make videos, I've had students make websites, and other ways of taking these skills and things I want them to learn in my classroom, but also using 21st century technology to show their work in different ways. And I think they like it, as well as it helps them practice these skills for their next step in life.
Even though there are positives with technology, there are also negatives.
I think it's a bit of both. I really do enjoy technology quite a bit, but then of course there's times where I think it is a bit annoying that our teacher only assigns stuff online and not sometimes in paper. So.
While there are positives and negatives to technology, it doesn't seem to be going away.
I think that will eventually happen with technology getting cheaper every day, kind of to an extent. And some colleges even do that right now, which I think is pretty cool, which the aspect of that is I would not like to lug around my binder every day. That would be pretty cool. But then there's also the physical aspect is I like having my assignments, so it helps me remember it a bit more than just having it online. So.
All in all, technology is a very useful thing in the world around us. This has been Kaylin and Vicky, Noise News.
Great story, team.
Uh-oh, Ark. Looks like we've got to break for a commercial.
I've come for the drive.
What drive?
The holiday toy drive. Duh.
Oh, if you're trying to submit toys, go to your advisor and put them in the nearest bin.
Wait, is my limited edition Lego Ninjago Mint foot fit okay?
Yeah, any toy can be submitted, wrapped or unwrapped.
Alright. Catch you on Flippy Foot.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Ark, how was your commute to school this morning?
It was great.
You didn't, run over anyone, did you?
Of course not. Our Spectrum staff is out there every morning making sure that doesn't happen.
You're right, Ark. We actually have a story on those staff members.
Take it away, Vicky and Ben.
A familiar scene to everyone who comes to school in the morning. Students cross the road on the way to school, with a few staff members directing the flow of traffic. Daryl Skog being at the forefront of the chaos of crossing cars, while also taking it upon himself to add something to students' mornings, and joke with them just to cheer them up.
Well, I guess maybe I just want to spread a little joy. I've got some joy in my heart, and I want to share it with some kids that look kind of down sometimes when they walk across the crosswalk. And I think, just being a little goofy kind of brightens their day, I hope. Might annoy some, but I think most kids enjoy it. They like to have fun. I like to have fun. I mean, I don't want to do a job that's boring either. I want to laugh a little bit out there too as well. So that's kind of why. Got a little joy in my heart.
As the Dean of Transportation, Skog seems to be the champion of traffic, but he's assisted by many other road warriors.
But yeah, first time in the Minnesota winter mornings for me. I think being out there, greeting the students as they come in, getting woken up by the cold, some fresh air right in the beginning of the morning. I think it'll be a good little mix-up to my routine.
While welcoming and cheering students, the traffic control team is still managing another fight.
Well, yeah, it gets a little difficult. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on out there in a short amount of time, and it can get actually dangerous. I mean, Mr. Hunn's over there swinging his arms and doing acrobatic things over there, and he could probably get killed out there. But we're just hoping he doesn't, And we haven't had any accidents. Cross our fingers, because I'll tell you, there are days where, they're close.
To aid him in this battle every morning, Skog wields a mighty weapon.
A number of years ago, the NHS, I believe, gave me this probably 5 years ago. I just sat up on my shelf, and I kind of forgot about it. But so got the lifesaver here. We got the stop, we got the go, and here's a solid stop right there. So we add a little upgrade to our bus safety and crossing and our guard crossing our arsenal. So it's our new addition. We kind of upgraded a little bit.
Despite everything that works to make mornings so miserable, our staff keeps why they fight in mind.
This is the only school where teachers are outside, doing the traffic controlling. I think it says a lot about the message that sends to students as they come in. Helps get their day off to a good start when you have a bunch of people smiling and waving at you, and I am excited to be a part of it.
So it's a lasting memory that I want to leave upon kids here too. Well, I raised four kids. I have 4 kids of my own, 2 girls and 2 boys, and they'd wake up a little grumpy in the morning, and I'd go in there and I'd wake them up and I'd sing to them, and they'd just kind of shake their head, go into the covers and whatever, get kind of upset, whatever. But then they come around, they start laughing, and I think it adds a lot to, just spreading a little joy, like I said. And I think it changes, one's disposition a little bit when people are more upbeat than downbeat. So I think that's probably the maybe that's the reason why I exist is to make people laugh a little bit. It's kind of a big part of school culture. Is really important to have fun, and I think starting the day off right, crossing the walk out there with a little laughter is a good way to start the day.
This has been Ben and Vicky. Noise News.
Awesome job, guys. It's so cool to dive deeper into something we've all just gotten used to by now.
Right, just like how we are so used to having everything in stock at stores when we need it. Now that the holidays are coming up, things are running out fast.
So let's hurry up and move on to our supply shortages story. I gotta get to Target before the whole store is empty.
Take it away, Evan and Jordan.
Hey Sting, with the holidays rapidly approaching, the stock shortages around the country have increased in varying levels of severity. But even though the stock shortages have been widespread, some of our students have not felt affected.
I haven't really noticed the stock shortages, but I haven't really been to the store in like months, so that's probably why.
I've noticed it. It hasn't impacted me too much, but I've definitely noticed.
It hasn't affected me particularly this year because we had a lot just kind of stored away for this season or this hunting season. But next year, if it doesn't improve, it will affect us.
Not just grocery stores are being affected, and people take note to smaller things when it's something that they buy more often.
My parents complained about there's no meat at the store.
The thing that comes to mind is I went to Walmart 2 days ago. They didn't have the right kind of Parmesan cheese that I wanted, so I had to get the weird expensive dry stuff.
The main thing that has come to my attention is I like to hunt a lot, and ammo shortage is a big thing right now.
A few people are also worried about things arriving on time for Christmas.
Like on Amazon, I noticed that some things weren't gonna come till after Christmas, so that was kind of annoying.
I mean, there are some things that I want to make my friends for Christmas, so if they don't have the right paints or the right type of things that I would need to make stuff, then that might impact it, and I would have to find something else to make or something else to use.
I have not even thought about Christmas shopping yet. Nope.
Overall, there have been a few different feelings on the supply shortages, but in general, it hasn't changed how students live their day-to-day lives. This has been Evan Consul and Jordan Shear, Noise News.
Thanks, team. Make sure not to procrastinate your holiday shopping.
Just like we've been procrastinating our sports segment for this show.
So let's kick it off to Ethan.
Hello, Spectrum. Welcome back to the sports segment. We have another busy segment today, so let's get right into it. On Monday, December 13th, there's a 6th, 7th, and 8th wrestling tournament versus Ogilvie. On Tuesday, December 14th, the girls' basketball C, JV, and varsity teams all have games versus St. Cloud. On Thursday, December 16th, there's a girls' basketball C team game versus Pack Charter. Also on Thursday, there's a varsity wrestling match at the Big Lake High School. And finally, to end off this week, on Friday, December 7th, the girls' basketball varsity team has a tournament against Isle High. Good luck, girls! There is also a boys' C, JV, and varsity game versus Pine City. Finally, the boys' basketball 6th, 7th, 8th white team and the girls' basketball 6th, 7th, and 8th green team have games against Southwest Minnesota Huskies. On behalf of the school, I wish you good luck to our teams. This has been Ethan with the sports. Back to you, Natalie and Ark. Go Sting!
Thanks, Ethan.
Well, Spectrum, that's all the news we have for you this week. This has been Natalie.
And Arik.
Keeping you in on the noise. Okay, after we talked about those candy canes.
Hey, Spectrum. Arik and Natalie here for some noise for this week.
Let's jump right into some announcements. Nope, that was my bad. Sorry. You didn't, run over anyone, did you?
Of course not. Our Spectrum staff is out there every morning.
Nope.
Stop. But now that the holidays are coming up, things are running out fast.
So let's hurry up and move. On to our supply shortages. No. That was beyond awkward, but it's okay.